Hey everybody, okay, so this is the look I'm doing today. It's like a Sprite with a little bit of sass, and yeah, like Sprite remix, but it's not really remixes, there's no like additional things. It's pretty much Sprite colors, just with a little bit of pizzazz to it. But yeah, I did this look. Originally I posted on Instagram, had it in my help me video, but I changed some things about this look a little bit. The eyeliner on the bottom, I changed just a little bit. I added the color underneath right there. That's the only thing I really changed about the bottom eyeliner from what the picture has. I think I have different lashes on too, but whatever. Everything else is pretty much the same. And if you want to know how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Bye. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I've already primed my eye. And now I'm going to, my eyebrow, what is it doing? Okay, and now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild auto liner in dark brown. And I'm going to just create the shape of the crease that I want. It's not going to be a cut crease look, but it just helps so that you can kind of get more of a definition in the crease. And I know where I want the green colors to stop. So I'm just going to lightly draw in the shape. Not too much. Like I said, this is not a cut crease look. It just helps to define the shape. So I think that's good. Now, in the inside lid part, I am going to apply NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk all over that inner part. And I'm just applying this with a concealer brush from e.l.f. And just basically painting that whole inside part. And this is going to be my base for the eyeshadows to really make them pop and really stand out. I mean, they're vibrant on their own, but this white really just makes them stand out even more. Like if you have, even with nail polishes, if you have neon nail polishes, if you put a thin layer of white down before you put the neon on, it'll pop even more, which is really cool and a fun little tip. So if you want something to be brighter, put white under it. Okay, so I got that down. Cool. Now I'm going to take my how-to little bright eye book from Claire's, and it was on sale for $6.25, and I got it for like $1 and some change because of Black Friday. So yes, and the colors are awesome. So first I'm going to take Sunshine. Right there, Sunshine. I'm going to take that color and I'm going to apply that all over the inner third of my eye. Like so. Just patting it down all over with that base that we applied. Really packing it on. And as you can see, it's very vibrant and bright and nice and intense, which is what we want. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe it off, and I'm going to take this, I guess, lime green color, and it's called Neon Eon, and I'm going to apply that over, apply that to the middle of my eyelid, overlapping that yellow, and it's going to overlap kind of most of that yellow, just so it like really fades, so it really looks like you just took some like a gradient and just stuck it on your eye. And it just magically appeared so perfectly blended together so that there's no clear definition of where what color ends. So you really want this look to be like a gradient rainbow of beautiful deliciousness. Because that is the awesomeness of makeup, being able to blend colors together so that there's seamless transition between one and the other. So I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more of that yellow. So And you can just keep going back and forth with the colors until you get the intensity and the blending that you want. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna take Limeade. I love the names of these colors. I'm gonna take Limeade, which is right there, that dark green. And all these colors are matte in this palette except for 3. And yeah, so that's what I like as well. Like, these are really pigmented matte eyeshadows from Claire's for like a couple dollars, which is crazy. Like, how crazy is that? You would never, no one ever like thinks to shop for makeup at like Claire's or Icing, stuff like that. But I definitely do, because I love those stores. They're cheap and they usually have really good makeup for, you know, not a lot of money. I mean, they're starting to get a little bit more expensive because they're starting to get a little bit more popular. So yeah, some of their stuff is kind of like, really, Claire's? I remember when their stuff used to be cheap. So I'm gonna go back in with that neon color, kind of diffuse the darker green. So now we have this beautiful, gorgeous gradient going on, and my inner corner is being weird with this yellow. So I don't think I put the primer there, so that could be why it's not sticking. Nah, that's fine, whatever. We're gonna be lining it up. So we have this kind of gorgeous gradient going on, and now I'm gonna take a kind of like a pencil blending brush type of thing, and I'm gonna take this brown color. I'm just gonna go ahead and break that off. Take this brown color from my e.l.f. 32 piece eyeshadow palette in Cool. It's Cool? Yeah, Cool. And I'm going to blend out that eyeliner we put down. So just softly blending it out, and as you can see, it's starting to diffuse itself with this brown, and it's just creating a nice kind of crease. So as you can see, that's kind of what we're going for. Still defined, but soft and subtle, but not quite a cut crease, or I wouldn't call this a cut crease. So we have that down. Now I'm gonna take this dark glittery, I don't know, it's like black with gold flecks in it, or green with gold flecks, I'm not quite sure. So take a little bit of that and apply it kind of where that line was, right on my crease. But I'm not taking a lot, just a little bit. Just like so, and then just wipe my brush off. I'm just going to blend it out like that. So we have that going on right now. For my highlight, I'm going to be using my LA Colors palette in Precious, and of course this color. I use that for my highlight always and forever, or until I find something I like better. So I'm just going to apply that as my highlight with a fluffy brush. And I just took a dab of it and I just blended across, because I don't like a really like intense highlight when I do my makeup looks. I just feel it looks fake, and yeah. Just blend it out a little more. There we go. And this is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. If you want, you can apply a little bit of that highlight color to the inner corner area. Just to give it some shimmer and shine right there. Okay, and yeah, so I'm gonna do like a part of my eyeliner on camera, because you kind of have to see how it's done, because it's kind of, yeah, it's different. I'm not gonna do my top part because it's really hard, or yeah, it's kind of hard. I may try and do it so you can see, but I'm just gonna make like a typical cat eye. excuse the crying if you can hear it. It's my little brother, my boyfriend's little brother crying. But I don't know if you can hear that, so I may sound crazy just for mentioning it. So I'm trying to hurry up and do this as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear him. Yep. Pretty sure you guys could hear that, but you know, no kids. It's just, yeah. But okay. So now in the inner corner, I'm gonna make a point. So I'm just dragging it down and back up. Kind of create like a point like that, and I'm just gonna connect it better to the inner. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, not too shabby. I'm trying to do it on camera. It's a lot harder to do my eyeliner on camera than it is just to do it on my own, but there we go, there's the point. And then for the bottom, we're gonna drag it across like this. Just like that. So we got kind of a gap. Okay, kind of just messed up that eye. But whatever, we're not gonna look at that eye, just don't look at it. I'll fix it later. So we have that. And now we're gonna put 4 little dots at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So now you kind of have a cool little thing. Okay, I put my dots. Okay, I'm messing up. I put my dots too low. They're supposed to line up with the eyeliner. So we're just gonna wipe that off. Oh, this is terrible. But this is life. This is how my tutorials go. So we're just gonna wipe that off because that was just not how it was supposed to be. Okay. Alright, cool. So now we're going to try this again. We're going to place the dots in the correct spot. Okay, there we go. That's the correct spot to place the dots. And then we're just going to line our eyes with some black eyeliner and trying to keep it just on the waterline so that you can still see that gap. Like that. And then in that gap, I'm going to place some white, some NYX Jumbo pencil and white. Right there. And then I'm going to place some of that neon color on top. So it's not gonna be as intense, but it's just a nice little addition to the look. And yeah, and then if you want, you can go back over with the eyeliner to clean it up. So there we go. That is the finished look. I'm going to put on my eyelashes and then I'll be back. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. And on my cheeks I have my e.l.f. bronzer in Healthy Glow bronzing powder in matte bronze. And it's actually not matte. It's got like little glitters in it, so I don't know why it's called matte bronze. But I have that on just to keep my face kind of natural because these eyes and these lips are quite bold. And as a highlight, I just have my e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip in Golden Peach on my cheekbones, just to give me a little bit of glimmer. On my lips, I have my Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner in Chestnut, and it looks like this. It's just a chestnut brown color. Looks like that. And I just lined my lips with that so that this yellow wasn't so, like, I just outlined them, I didn't fill them in. And then I put on my neon lip gloss from Claire's. I love these. In my last tutorial I used the orange one, and this one I'm using the yellow. The next one I'll probably use the pink, just so you guys can see how they look when applied to the lips. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, I took pictures of how they look on the lips and put them on Instagram because I love how they look so much. But yeah, this is like such a pretty color. I've tried all these on top of like their color lipsticks. Like I've tried this over like a hot pink lipstick. I've tried the orange over an orange lipstick. I don't have a yellow lipstick to try this over, so I don't know how it would look, how like the color would come out if you had a yellow lipstick to try this on, but I'm sure it'd look awesome. But on its own, it's like a yellow, green, neon, delicious color. I just love it. I love it. So that's it for this look. As you can see, I fixed the eyeliner underneath. It's really cool. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's different. It's just very avant-garde with the dots and the eyeliner on the bottom and the color, and it's intense. If you don't like intense looks, you probably wouldn't like this, but I love looks that are just like in your face, bam, like wow, that is a look. And I can pull them off, so I do them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.